Right, live. So there you go. Day 4 of 5.
Indeed it is.
Only I see it. That's good.
It is.
I might escape.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. Look, I can see myself. Can I hear myself? I can't hear myself. Hello. Yeah, you can hear us as well.
All
That's good to know. That's good to know. Unfortunately, that fella from the other channel, what's it called? I can't think of the name of him. It eludes me. He likes cross dressing and so on, and you know, he's into all that kinky stuff. God.
Says
Okay.
you wearing that.
They are. Look, I was trying to be like him, you know, different, and but unfortunately, he's a bit busy with work. So on this occasion, the fella with no idea cannot make it. I tried to get another victim.
He definitely does, doesn't he, Simo?
I did try to get. There's the other victim I tried to get. I was just talking about you, Simo, and you appeared. How about that? You see? But yeah, I tried to get a replacement. SJ might pop up on the stream later.
It's a bit short notice for people, isn't it?
Yeah. Simo blew me out. You know, it hurts, but that's how it is. Big Daddy Reviews. Hello, fella. For some reason, it's come up on my phone. Ah, it's there. Hello, mate. Good to see another beer reviewer in as well. So, yeah, day 4 or 5. As I say, I had my banana kit on, mate. I've done a video today with it. Obviously, where I'm sat down, it looks all... Actually, it looks mad anyway, you know. Big one here. God, Jesus.
Yeah, the bottom bit's even worse than the top.
Oh, damn. Yeah, different. Different, shall we say. But that's all part of the fun, isn't it? It's like... I don't know if it's quite fun, but yeah, we've done a 4-off video of the 4 wheat beers on the Perfect Draft.
Yeah, that was good fun, wasn't it? I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, because there's not many occasions you can have 4 wheat beers like that together. So I thought before they start running out, it's better to take advantage of them. Okay. So we did just that. I'm on the Hogarten, by the way. Hi, Stephen. Good to see you again, fella.
Hi, Stephen.
Yeah, as I say, Big Daddy Reviews. We did the 4 Bison beer. Hello, Marwood, the beer boss. Good to see you, fella.
Hiya.
I just woke up, booked an afternoon off and slept, feeling a bit rubbish. Oh, Simo. Hope you're better for tomorrow, mate.
Better soon.
You better be better for tomorrow. I can't do it again with you on my own. God, Jesus Christ.
That sounds
last. Oh, trust you, your mind is perverted or something. I don't know. But last night, anyone that joined us last night, that was brilliant with Curtis. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, big thank you to Curtis for joining us last night. That was
and everyone else.
Good. Yeah, and of course everyone else that was in the chat and everything. That was great.
That was an interesting evening. We're going to go again. I've been talking to Curtis today, and we're going to send each other some stuff again. But what we're going to make sure is I've got everything that he's got, and he's got everything that I've got. So we've got a few things to tally off, and we're going to do an England Northern Ireland one again, because that was a laugh of him, wasn't it?
Yeah, at some point we'll have to go over there.
God help us. God help us, he's a menace online. But no, we will go over to Northern Ireland at some point and see him, hopefully, won't we?
Yeah, somewhere neither of us have ever been, isn't it? So.
No, which is good. We got Latvia.
Yeah,
to come.
That's going to be mad. Looking forward to
watching
that.
Hackney Church Brew in Latvia.
Yeah, tell them a little bit about the event that's going on over there. If you've got any of the details on your phone.
Well, what it is a beer festival, but rather than obviously English beers, all you've got representing England is Hackney Church Brewery, and you've got Polish craft beer, you've got Estonian craft beer, you've got Finnish craft beer, loads of different ones.
It's
so
really different stuff, and stuff that I am quite sure that neither of us would have tried before. So really looking forward to that. And
I remember that. Yeah. Sorry, with the Peaky Blinders, remember?
Yeah.
It was one of the ones that we didn't get into, wasn't it? Because we didn't like the bottle of that. Yeah, it was a shame it was discontinued because my palate's changed a lot since them days. Yeah. I'd probably try that again now, but
that's why we like re-reviewing things at certain points, because we have been known to change our taste at times, haven't we?
You two travel more than Anne and Wicker. I haven't travelled that much this year, have we?
No, I haven't done a lot.
That was quite cheap, this one, because we got to get to Luton from here, but the only way to fly to that place, wherever it is in Lithuania, was from Wizz Air from Luton, so it was quite cheap.
Yeah.
We've only got the little luggage, haven't we? So I can't bring a load of beer back, but
Yeah.
that's probably safer.
We've basically got a little hand luggage. We're gonna have to cram our stuff.
Hello,
out.
RG.
Are you, mate?
Foxy's been here with her every night. Oh,
Yeah.
mate, no way. Shit.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Shit, yeah. I hope you've got a beer there.
Oh,
I know how that one feels,
so,
mate.
So sorry to hear that. As you'll know.
Yeah, I remind you of the ones I've got in the back here with me.
Oh.
But yeah, no, mate. I'm no doubt
So sorry to hear that.
for knowing you, obviously not personally, but knowing for you on here what a kind of bloke you are. I'm sure the dog had a wonderful life.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, I would say. So yeah, but it's gutting, mate. It don't even sink in, does it? At first, you look for the bloody buggers, especially when you get drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No.
news.
With you, mate. Feel for you, obviously. But yeah, very unfortunate. We've got it 3 more times yet. Something I said I'd never do again.
Right, it's your baby going over the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah. Glass up, mate. Glass up, fella. Obviously. I don't know. There's not a lot you can say to that one, unfortunately.
No, there isn't.
I mean, look at me, mate. Dressed like a Wally.
I think that's the unfortunate thing. The only real unfortunate thing of owning dogs is that they're gone just way too soon.
Yep. Long time no see. Is that banana you're wearing? Gets me thirsty for a banana bison. It is indeed,
Yeah.
mate. Yep. Look, I can't wear this up too much. I keep sweating out. But yeah, obviously it's not. Yes, I'll stand. Try and stand up. No.
You're not seeing a lot of men.
So yeah, I wore this for the video today. I did say I do fancy dress every day. So you know, most people say I'm in fancy dress. What I'm wearing anyway. So. Amazing how attached you get to a minute. Yeah, no. Jesus. Yeah, I'm terrible for that, and I.
Out of the bay for.
Yeah, me and Tyson was just,
Yeah.
and he's been gone so many years. I actually wanted to move house because my dog that was my best friend died. Obviously, now this is nearly 12 years ago. No, not that long. Yeah,
It's a long time.
I think it's 13 years this year.
That's been gone 16 years, and I was still grieving quite heavily when Tyson went.
Yeah,
My
Tyson's
dad,
13 years next
and
March.
the only little bit of comfort that I got that it's like Tyson be with my dad now, and he loved my dad, didn't he?
Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing, fella. As I say, yeah, Tyson's 13 years, and
It's
it's
a
like
long time. It doesn't feel that long ago, does it?
he's my best mate. We used to get kebabs together, and you know, it's like until we got our Dalmatian. Yeah, shit on my computer. Can you believe he did that? Hey, buddy pal, and obviously Sean, who's just signed in there, he might come on and show us a bit about his game. It's upcoming the 11th of August, I do believe. That's the same day we're at the show. Try and get them all drunk.
It's 12.
Oh, it's the 12th. I might be able to show that day as well. Okay. Well, no. Roughly, right?
For the 12th. I was checking it this morning.
Is it? You got a ticket for the wrong day. I'm going on the 11th.
I'm sure mine said the 12th.
Oh dear. Hey. Don't worry.
I'm sure I'll get him on my own.
The ticket don't say no, don't worry. At the moment.
It does.
It's horrible. We lost our first ever dog going on 10 years now. Then we had a pup who was only 5. And that's, Josh, yeah, I remember talking to you about this one before. I think we was talking privately at some point. And yeah. How do you catch? Hey, bro, good to see you, mate. But yeah, it's
mate.
just one of them horrible, unfortunate things. And yet, as Simo says here, I'll share this one.
Yeah,
Bye,
looking forward to this one.
Simo here, do check his channel out. Anyone that's watching now or not, he does some dodgy beer reviews. He does but try, doesn't he?
It's going to be a blast, isn't it, Simo? Can you imagine all of us that talk online? And
Oh, we got me.
We're going to have a few
Simo.
meetups there.
That fella with no idea.
Did Anna say she wanted to go?
Yeah, Anna possibly, Laura possibly.
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
James Clark possibly.
Who we've met before, and he's great fun. So it would be fun.
It should be the Perfectdraft king and the beer tasting queen. I don't think I'd be proud to fit all that in, would I? Along the top. If I could, I would. Evening, Ian. Good to see you
Mate.
again, mate. Yep, day 4. You're right, mate.
Thanks for joining us again.
I don't think I've
Glad
ever
you're not
done.
bored yet.
I don't think I've ever done 4 lives.
Oh yeah, we've never done this in a row.
No, it was just to try and talk to different people that can't
Yeah.
come on at different nights, and there was a few things.
Yeah,
people
talking to
said.
a few people here and there, and they said, "Oh, shame you can't do a few different days." And we thought, "Yeah, go on, we'll give that a go."
Yeah, it's all right. It's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, last night, as I say, with matey was mad, wasn't it?
Oh, that was
Curtis
good
was
fun.
brilliant.
Curtis was really good fun.
I can't believe he's only 23. So
I know the beard threw me a little bit. I thought it was a bit old.
It threw me a bit. It threw him a lot more than it threw us. But then, with our age and his age, especially my age and his age. But yeah, no, it's just cooking tea, Sabi, in and out. Oh, what are you cooking me, Simo? Can you Uber it down? I feel a bit hungry.
I think it'd be a bit cold by the time.
I've got a microwave. But yeah, we've done the 4 Weizen beers, which wasn't so much a review. It was just talking about them and I don't like mushrooms, Simo.
I knew that was going. This is Paul was always like, "Oh, what are you cooking? What are you cooking?" And he's so fussy. It's like, no, don't like that.
I'm not a mushroom man.
I don't like that.
I'm not just not into mushrooms.
Do you fancy this pasta? No, I don't like that.
No, okay, calm down.
If it's not curry or Mexican, you probably don't like it.
Hawaiian mushrooms, that is. Well, I didn't know what he meant by that, so I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm not big on mushrooms.
No, I'm not a mushroom
I
man.
can eat them when they're in a dish.
I hate it when I get drunk and I get a Chinese curry and it's full of mushrooms. I have to pick the mushrooms out and chuck them at the dogs, don't I? And the little pug, he don't like the mushrooms.
Yeah, he won't go near it.
No, but he'll eat them just to stop them doing it.
The magic
one.
ones.
I could do with one of them.
Never tried them myself. But,
God, no. Many years ago.
No, I haven't.
Nothing wrong with some magic mushrooms. Apart from when you go and get them and you get the wrong ones. And you think you're bollocks and you're not. Only us. But never mind. We do these things.
Take that one all by yourself.
Yeah, no, but PD Con, hopefully a lot of us are there. Basically, pasture mushrooms and a white wine sauce with a little bit of chili and cheese.
It sounds really nice. Sounds really nice.
And a bucket. Yeah, a buck fast to wash it down, Simo. We were talking about Bucky last night, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, God, yeah, that drink's just, isn't it?
It is not nice.
It's got a plate at the time of the place.
I wish I'd kept that wine reviewer who come across it accidentally and thought it was actually like a wine and reviewed it. It was so scathing, but it was really funny.
Yeah, but Buckfast does a job, in my opinion, and it does a job well because it does get you bollocks.
So with methylated spirits.
Yeah, I know, but methylated Buckfast doesn't taste that bad. It tastes nothing like, okay, here he comes. Look, we have a guest. And it's not all to be a no idea because he's been me off. Is there a reason you're doing these lives?
It's just because we were chatting to a few people and they said it's a shame you can't do.
Hello. Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good stuff. So, well, you want me to get started or you got something to say first?
Yeah, no, you can,
We will be talking over
right,
you.
Yeah, read your little comments. Yeah, I get you. So, game.
Oh, that's right. This is our youngest one.
Yeah.
Mr. Game
Developer, known as Sean John.
Yeah.
Or the Bond villain to some people.
Depends on who you ask. I've also been called terrorist.
I can imagine.
So I got some pictures here of the old game. Got some ready, right? And this is the bar I made. I made a little bit of a bar. So you got some toast.
Yeah.
Got some toast. Well,
you got some toast in the bar.
Got some stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Got a little stove. Got a teapot, a fridge. Went for a bit of a 50s aesthetic. Went for
I can't see no Perfectdraft in your bar.
I'm not allowed to do that, Dad. You know that. That's a trademarked company. But as you can see, the dummies here, they've had a little bit too much to drink. They're pissed. One of them's on the floor. Yeah, the blue one's there.
I'm like the dummy in the banana suit. Look, they're yellow and all.
Nice.
They're all different colours. I got a golden bottle in the back by the TV.
Yellow.
So this
you can see the. Yeah.
This is. Well, I'm not saying to anyone watching the stream. This is basically Evening James. This is basically
Evening, James.
Sean's VR game that comes out
August 11th.
August 11th. I told you it was the 11th. You are.
Yeah, I was watching too, so I know that Dad was right. But you see, you got a pool table here.
We're talking about his game.
I wasn't. I was talking about something else. No wonder we have different dates.
You see, I got the pool table up here. Look, got a pool table.
Oh yeah,
pool,
I like a game of pool. Anyone like a game of pool?
Yeah.
I was an expert, you know, in my younger days.
God, that pool table does look really.
Bit of a crowbar, some random stuff to play around with in the background. You see,
a crowbar. Don't put your mum in there with me. Jesus Christ, we will have some entertainment.
Got a picture of the old flag here.
Did your son go live in America with that accent?
He speaks to a lot of American people and has done for a long time, and it's just kind of there permanently.
Mark, see you, fella.
Yeah, sorry, Mark.
You see, you got the old flag here. This is a story element, so you know, it's that particular character. That's his flag, and I got the door here, the exit door. You walk through that little portal, takes you back to the main menu.
Yeah, no, Big Daddy Reviews fella. Bazza couldn't find his wig, so he couldn't come as Helga. So, unfortunately, on this occasion, Bazza's had to do a skip. He will be doing a live at some point, but I don't know when. But at the moment, unfortunately, he's not there. He's not coming tonight.
Yeah.
So, you had a comment about my pool table? What were you saying?
What about your pool table?
Yeah, you were saying something.
There is a chef that cooks meals with Bucky and even ice cream. Yeah, we tried ice cream with a few drinks. It actually works out really well.
Yeah, ice cream with triple sec. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, it was good. Definitely. Can you not play? Yes, but can you play Space Invaders in this game?
I could add that, theoretically speaking, but it would be rather difficult.
You have to get Beak on Bruiser. Yeah. You'll love it. Yeah, we've been to the brewery, James, at Beak, haven't we? Actually, we've done a video some time ago.
That's right. That's that little place, isn't it? Just outside Brighton. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, no, I know it's a shame with Bazza fella, but he's so tied up with work and everything. He's had to go and look at a couple of jobs and that. So it was really difficult to sort it out. We could have possibly gone later, but then he wasn't sure of what was going on tomorrow. And then us two don't do good on later ones, do we?
And it's not just that, he's really tired because he had an early start.
He had an early start, yeah, unfortunately this morning that he didn't know when I was putting all that up yesterday. No, it was a good thumbnail, wasn't it, I mean, Bazza?
It will happen.
It was well made. Who made that thumbnail for you, Dad?
I don't know about the last part. It should have been him on that side and me on that side, not me loves him.
Yeah, well, it's a reciprocal feeling, isn't it? You're two buddies, wouldn't you say? Two great pals.
No, definitely that will happen. Obviously, at some point. But as I say, he is quite busy, and obviously we've got PD Con. Yeah, I hope you're coming to PD Con, fella, on the September the 2nd, isn't it?
Manchester. In
Manchester, that's up your way, isn't it? He's Yorkshireman, isn't he? I'm sure. And if you're not, I don't mean to offend you. Well, I'm sure you're a Yorkshireman. I can't have got that bit wrong. I'm quite sober at the moment.
So here's a picture on the back of my yacht. You can see you got the night sky, moon in the background. Nice little bit of light. Yeah. Rather peaceful.
Yeah, I kind of see it. Yeah, okay.
It's good stuff, right? It's nice.
It's a bit dark.
You got I got this level for a bit of explanation. I made when I was 13. That's why it looks so terrible. But I thought I'd keep it.
Memories, nostalgia.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah. A bit of like an homage.
Memories, nostalgia.
Yeah, there's a picture of my one of my statues. It's got symbolism to it. You can see it's made out of concrete. It's in a little Italian village. And player menu testing. There's a screenshot of one of the story maps. You can see everything's red, so that means it's bad. Got the hammer, the Shiba logo, nice ambient lighting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Have you ever seen lighting like that? Look at the way the green comes from the bottom and the purple emanates at the top. I spent ages on that. Yeah. And here's a little picture of the corridor with a little friend of mine. His name's Neo. He's an interesting guy.
Is he? Oh, hello, fella.
Yeah.
Big Daddy D Review says, yeah, I'm proud Yorkshireman. We had Yorkshire Day earlier this week. Oh, I bet that was fun, mate. It's nice when people are proud of where they come from.
I would say we've only ever done Leeds once up there.
Curtis was really proud.
Big fan of Yorkshire puddings, personally.
Yeah.
He's mad on Yorkshire puddings.
It's always
Yeah.
like Yorkshire puddings, isn't it?
Always.
Yeah, big old fan. You see the dog here, the Sheba.
It's a Shiva,
Oh.
yeah.
He's sitting there quietly. And he's having a good old time with little crowbars. They got the diorama. I spent ages sculpting all this, putting it all together, making it look cool. You can see the Sheba and his buddy Neo again, looking real good.
Right.
Sword in the floor, bit of symbolism.
Yes, big.
Pretty cool,
Daddy,
right?
MIT, Yorkshire tea. Don't mention the cricket. No. No, yeah, right. Hold on, I'll just get a refill. All right, you've got that one, haven't you?
I like a bit of Yorkshire tea. It's nice and strong tasting. It's not that watery stuff.
Oh, that was one I've done one.
Got another picture
Mark
of
loves
the
Yorkshire
statue
tea
here.
too. It's nice, isn't it, Mark? Because you don't have to really work at that tea bag to get the flavours out. They just come out. Yeah, Yorkshire tea's good.
So maybe we should get Yorkshire tea in the game.
I could consider it. You could see here a bit of the physics interaction, the way I'm holding onto the crowbar and I'm still falling off the ledge. And it's like pulling me up, a bit realism. I've got to climb up that ledge. Most games don't give you that physics experience. And you see here physics interactions, got the crowbars, the way they're hitting each other.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, try not
Good
to
stuff,
show us
right?
too much of the pilot stuff on there, mate, please.
There is no private stuff. It's just pictures of the game. You see this guy's got a bit pissed.
No violence.
Violence.
Oh, there is no violence. There's no guns or anything.
Oh, well,
There's no like proper guns or anything. There's just like interactables. See this guy here? He's got too drunk.
That PG rated. Yeah, Yorkshire tea's always been popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
We always had.
Oh,
Yorkshire
the
tea.
other old screenshots. Yeah.
Because my granddad obviously came from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah,
Yorkshireman, wasn't he?
my granddad did too.
Hmm.
That's
Well, I didn't meet
he
your
was
granddad, did
Yorkshire.
I? You met Jim.
Oh, your granddad was amazing. He was blooming hilarious. Oh, he was such a funny man. He really was.
He was 3 cans short of a ball back.
He'd be having a lovely conversation with me. And he could hear me perfectly fine. And I'd go, Jim, and he'd go, and he'd be, and he'd just completely ignore her. She said, why didn't you answer me? Oh, I didn't hear you. And I thought you heard her perfectly well.
Yeah, he had selective hearing.
Very.
You should try that one day. When you try that.
I do.
Yeah, I bet
When
you
I,
did.
when I can get away with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you look in the background of this picture, you'll see a DeLorean. Nice statue
Oh,
of a
I
DeLorean.
love a DeLorean.
Ah, yeah.
Brings you back to the days of Back to the Future.
You see it here
Films,
in the
those.
background. Got some interesting colors on it. It's in the background in one of my levels.
Yep, it is. You're right there, fella. It is International Beer Day tomorrow.
It is, yeah.
It is indeed.
Yeah, it's nice. I was having a chat with you about that one.
It's International Beer Day every day. I drink German beer. Well, Belgian one at the moment, but I'm not going to change. It's mainly German beer.
It is mainly.
So I'm doing my bit. Actually, we're going to do Lowenbrow 23 Oktoberfest bottle tomorrow, aren't we? Review that.
That's a big one. I'm
So,
looking
yeah.
forward to that one.
We're meant to do Hacker.
Last year, the Lower Brow was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, quite a good drink.
So, yep, that's going to be a fun one.
You look on the old screen here. I got the Steam library page. You can see. It's what it looked like when you buy the game, which of course I expect everyone present will be doing. It's just what you'll see. Got the play button.
Yeah, they can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
To be fair, I think
Mark
you've got the wrong audience here, Sean.
You see,
like
take a look at the store page here. Got some more pictures.
Well, I'm not buying it. I'll just go upstairs and play it. Why would I buy it?
I was always trying to rope me into playing games. I was like, nope.
You can see there's a good 8 people that want to get the game already that I know of. There could be a few more, could be less.
Yeah.
No.
And you got a description here you can read. I'm going to read it all. It's a very long description.
Oh, right. No, that's good. I only have an Atari, so sadly it won't work on my console.
Now, Mark, I actually know what an Atari
Atari
is.
2600.
That's almost old enough as you am, isn't it?
Yeah, now you're talking my language.
2 Brits down, and now on to the Lambrow. Tomorrow will be Delirium and Quack.
Oh, right, man. Delirium and Quack.
2 big hitters there, James.
Yeah, they are indeed.
Oh, do you know what? You think of the Atari console, you still look back at that, and that's what made gaming what it is today, isn't it?
God, I remember the first computer.
Space Invaders, Asteroids, Pac-Man.
Yeah,
that's a
and you used to shoot
Amstrad.
the things out. That's the first thing I remember ever doing on a computer.
Yeah, I know. You had the Atari, and I think was it a Philips G7000 or something?
I don't remember that. I wasn't big on games though.
I used to love them. Actually, I was so good at them.
No, it was cousins and things that used to be more into games. Wasn't
Jet Set Willy, yeah. Manic Miner first, mate. Manic Miner.
Big fan of the old, big fan of the original Mario.
Daley Thompson's
Original Mario was pretty good, wasn't it?
Boom. Ah! That's what it was. You used to just hammer that pad.
Yeah, you did. A lot of the games I
Pad
played,
used
it
to
was
do my
just as quick
fingers
as you
in.
could do it.
It'd be like I smoked back in them days, but I was only 11, 12. Because you used to hammer it, didn't you? So much. Effing long jump. Always used to do me, just fractionally short of the record. But yeah, I used to love Daley Thompson's gaffer. 100-meter sprint.
No,
Jesus, that's some years ago. Jesus Christ, yeah.
That's all.
Paperboy, yeah, that was it. That was the American thing, wasn't it?
Where you had to ride around.
Ride around with what?
Yeah,
What
I even remember that one.
Yeah, Paperboy came a bit later, didn't it? That's an Atari classic, wasn't it?
Always more of a Nintendo guy, me.
Nintendo weren't around in them days. They came later. Nintendo was more.
They were in the 80s, if I remember right. Like late 80s and then early 90s forward.
What are you doing?
That looks rather suspicious, buddy. Yeah, you're looking rather suspicious.
No, just hold it up.
Looking
rather suspicious.
I thought, what's he doing?
Well, look,
Because it was down, he was rolling it over.
See? Piss taking little gits. Asteroids down the cafe. Don't just hit hyperspace. That was it. And then that little triangle when you first had it on arcade. But then Amiga, yeah, Amiga A500 and 1200, wasn't it? Donkey Kong was always my favourite as a kid.
Nah, Donkey Kong used to drive me up the wall. It was just good timing.
I can't do the full screen now. I've got a retro gamer. I haven't used it for about a year.
It's worth keeping hold of that, though, isn't it?
Oh, you just never know, do you?
They're quite popular.
Oh. I remember, what about Spectrum 48 with Attic Attack, Jetpack, and Lunar Jetman? They're going back in time. A lot may not remember them. Paperboy, great game. Played that to death on the arcades of my Commodore 64. Yep, Commodore 64, which followed the VIC-20, which only had 3.5K of memory, and people forget that. In other words, the VIC-20 couldn't do a lot. That's when you used to have BBC computers at school. Do you remember the big white beast of a BBC?
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, they were useless. They're only about 32 RAM. I still have the handheld 80s Donkey Kong worth over 500, but I'm never selling. I had one of them as well back in the day. And the little Game & Watch things. We used to fold it to the double screen with Super Mario Junior BBC Model B. That was it.
I had a Game Boy.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy a few times. We still, well, no, I was going to say, we've got a Game Boy down there, but we haven't, have we? Evening, Mark. Good to see you, fella. How are you? And how's Joe? Okay, help, mate. Run off fourth night here. As I say, I'm dressed like a Wally, but just for the
get that banana bit up. You don't want to know what he was doing with the bottom bit.
Keeping up the usual appearance, then.
You know, it's all for fun. I know. Well, I miss Bazza. I got lumbered with you instead.
Ah, wow, wow. See how that is.
I tried to call everyone else, didn't I? No, I didn't really.
I was your last choice. That hurts. That does.
How'd you ask you this morning? That's cheek.
Yes, the original brick. Yeah, that was me.
With Super Mario.
The original Game Boy wasn't black and white though. It was that green color, wasn't it?
The screen was green, but wasn't the original Game Boy? It was grey.
Yeah, I remember it being a grey colour.
Grey colour. I think.
The
I
screen
might
might
be
have
wrong.
been, but the color it outputted was this weird green and black mix.
Yeah,
Those
no,
are
that
the
was
only colors
used
it
to
could
play
do.
Super Mario Land. It was Tetris and Super Mario Land were the
I was
games.
alright at Tetris. I used to like Tetris. I still love playing Tetris.
Isn't Tetris the best-selling game of all time?
Oh,
I wouldn't bet against it.
I liked
Let me
it.
Google that real quick. I could swear it was. And then second was GTA 5, I think.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I was always more of a GTA 4 guy.
1976. Blimey.
Blimey.
You're going back a bit there, Mark.
Oh no, it's third. First is Minecraft, second is GTA 5, and then third is Tetris.
Oh, it's called Pong. Yeah, that must have been the games before Atari. I don't know, but yeah, I know what he's getting at.
Oh.
It was the first thing, isn't it? It opened up everything. Everyone forgets the Atari was the pinnacle of everything because that's where it all came from. You look back at them games now and you play them, and we were amazed in the 80s. ZX Spectrum, you know it, mate. Oh, funny enough, Mark, I was talking about that earlier. And I remember Attic Attack, Lunar Jetman, Chucky Egg. That was another one. I've still got that on my computer in there.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, Jet Set Willy came up earlier. Manic Miner.
Pong is like the oldest game of all time. It was you just had two squares and there was a ball and you had to try and hit it past the other square. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember on the really old phones you have to
have that
game
called
Snake?
Snake, yeah. Snake on the Nokia.
I bet you was good at that. I remember Snakes and Ladders before we had games.
In my country, we call it Shoots and Ladders.
I don't know now. I remember Snakes and Ladders, like Cluedo and all them silly games, all the board games. Because you couldn't remember a lot of families couldn't afford computers. You didn't have
Monopoly was always the one that ended up in an argument. Even
you're a cheat.
No, well, who'd I learn it from?
You cheat. You get it from him.
I had the Snake Rubik Cube as well, Mark. I remember that. Bloody Rubik Cube. I couldn't do it, so I took it apart and I couldn't get it back together. Just smashed it against the wall. And my dad was going, "What did you do?" I said, I dropped it. I dropped it, and it wouldn't go back in, all the stupid little pieces of it. I ripped the stickers off one of them. I couldn't handle it.
M&S are the worst cheats ever.
I've never cheated ever.
I have never cheated at anything in my life. Just like I've never had a drink in my life. I've never drank a drop of alcohol.
Yeah, well, my rum says something different.
Connect 4.
Just like Donald Trump.
Yeah. That's another. I used to like this. Guess Who, because you can't really cheat at that.
Oh, a good thing you can do is you do Guess Who, but you print out pictures of your friends. So it's like people you know.
That's quite a good take on it, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connect 4 was always the one, wasn't it? What was the other one? We used to go round the board.
Kaplunk, yeah, I remember
Kaplunk, yeah.
Operation. Oh, no, that used to really annoy me because I couldn't get it out. I used to get really angry.
Do you know how much the PD? I don't, mate. It was never mentioned to me.
Does at the moment, do they? We don't have any idea.
I don't, mate. I haven't been told. All I know is I've got to get some because I've already got my hotel.
Yeah.
And I was going further to explore the north afterwards while we were there, but obviously now we've got to go to Lithuania on the first day. So
we're there.
Wait, you're going to Lithuania?
Hackney Church Brewing Company.
I'm supporting Hackney Church Brewery. I told you the other night.
Wait, you're going to Lithuania, like the country?
Yeah.
What?
I told you this the other night.
First time hearing of this. What?
You can't go because it's over 18.
I didn't ask to go. I just didn't know you were going to Lithuania.
Well, we spoke about this the other night.
I have no recollection of that.
Blimey. You better calm down on the rum.
You could join in, we would have took you, but you can't, so you can't come.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. I would have took him. But no, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We could take different, but it kind of messed up.
I remember Street Fighter. I was quite good at Street Fighter.
Mario Kart, that's when games were becoming games, wasn't it? Even right for the first one. Lithuania, land of the Ruta Olympic. I don't know. I know it's cheap beer. I don't know a lot about it. It looks all right.
It was one that we looked at years ago. And I can't remember why we didn't go. But having looked at it, it looks very pretty place scenically. The landscape there is very beautiful.
Yeah, we're only there a few days, but it'd still be nice to see something of it.
And I'm glad that we are being supported by such a great brewery over there, because you don't want to be abroad and people from Europe be thinking, oh, this is the crap that comes from England. No, we have got some really great stuff. You've just got to know the right places to look for it.
I think it is that, Mark, what you just said. Hold on, let me get on my phone. I'll tell you where I'm flying to. Hold on.
No, I can't pronounce it. Yeah, he's just having a look now.
I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on. We'll go
you should send me all this information as well.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Flying with?
Wizz Air.
Yeah, I know. That's worrying.
Wizz Air is cheap.
At least go.
Wizz. I swear that's a synonym for pissing. I gotta take a whiz.
We've flown with them before, haven't we? Something got cancelled, and the only way we get that gave us tickets for them, didn't they? Sure, we've flown them before.
There we go. We are flying to. No, we're not flying there, Mark. That was where I nearly flew. Yeah, I know, very close to Ukraine and Russia. I know. I said to her, make sure you know. Well. Cancanus. The other place I nearly flew to.
That looks like
Kunis.
That looks like. Don't quote me on that. I might be totally wrong.
That's what that show there. Yeah. Watch out for drones.
No, there won't be any drones. Obama's out of office.
Yeah. Just downloaded new Baldur's Gate game. Only 125 gigabyte. Yikes.
Oh, you think that's bad? Red Dead Redemption's like 200 at this point.
That's your mate Simo, the better review of the game.
I think Simo actually got quite an understanding what Sean's on about, whereas I've got no idea.
Yeah, that's it, Mark. But yeah, Cancunus. I don't know what it is, but it'd be interesting. It's something different.
But we have
on PC kind of sucks.
The majority of people. Are you looking up?
I like it. Easy for me.
Oh yeah, I'm changing the code, mate. Jesus Christ. It'd be in
what do
here.
You mean 3 bottles of rum, Dad? There was only 2.
Yeah. I'll have a rum. I'll have a blanc. I'll have another rum. I'll have another blanc. But believe you me, the bar will be locked before I leave this place. Actually, it won't be locked. It'll be triple locked.
Now, funny story for Simo here. All right, Red Dead. The first one. The only reason they didn't make a PC version of it is because their code base was such a mess they couldn't be bothered. And we're talking the biggest games company in the world. Can you believe that? They just couldn't be bothered.
I rode a horse.
Yeah, no, Red Dead Redemption. He's probably talking about Red Dead Redemption.
Mark said, Mission Impossible. I bet he crashes through the roof. Don't tempt him, mate. I fell through the roof, Dad.
Dad, I was just trying to get my phone. I dropped on the roof and I fell through.
I can't imagine you climbing in real life.
I could get on that roof.
Yeah, get on the roof. As long as you don't get in my bar, I don't really care. I think I'll set the
What if I just fall in now? What if it was an honest mistake? What if the bottle of rum simply fell into my hand and it was an honest mistake?
I'll drink it before I go with the rum. Cheers.
Very funny. You can handle it.
Oh, I can.
Nah, real man here.
They'll be in the right frame of mind. But anyone just tuned in or anything, I do apologise for none of that fella of no idea, and he has no idea. We all know that in a way. But he is busy.
He's busy.
Unfortunately,
he's been substituted with the best of the best.
Well, yeah, you know, we got an alternative. I do apologise for him.
Replace the rum with brown out. Yeah, don't give him a blooming shock, wouldn't it, Mark? Let's have a big go for that.
I'll have a nice quadruple.
Quadruple's too strong. Yeah, they're doing doubles.
I'm playing on the latest Forza Horizon at the moment. Oh, they were brilliant, them Forza racing games, weren't they, on the Xbox? When my wife isn't on Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I don't know them. I'm so far behind it.
Yeah, the
Do like
Hogwarts.
YouTube, put this love heart button at the bottom of the chat, which is gonna don't that drive you mad? That stupid love heart. Because when you're trying to read something, Simo, when you're on your phone, and you get that silly love heart in the way of the sentence, so to send a love heart.
YouTube isn't the wisest company. They don't really care about the user
definitely counting the glasses, mate. Jesus. And Bazza's not, mate. I've got more than him with the glasses, haven't I? We keep saying that because every time he buys a glass, he says, "Well, he's got more." Like,
if you were to count your glasses, you'd be here for
one less than Bazza. Whatever Bazza's got, I've got one less.
You know, James, that's not half bad an idea. You said enough machines in that pod to host a PD con of my own. Not a bad idea, that.
James, I used to like you.
Now, on the topic, Marwood, I always thought GTA 3 was the better one. Vice City sort of didn't have that charm for me, but I did play it about 20 years too late.
I don't know what happened to my moderators. They all vanished. I'll tell you, watch that, James, anyone.
Sure. What was the GTA that introduced you to some good music? Because I'd be like, how do you know that song? He was like, we playing GTA. I'm like,
I think it was mostly
Hogwarts. Simo likes Hogwarts.
Hogwarts, I've not played it. It's not really my type of game, but there was a lot of controversy surrounding
it. And GTA Vice City. Moderator's been bribed. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know what happened to my moderators. Oh, vanished.
Yeah, come on down, Simo.
Oh, that one. Look at that. That one. Wow.
And if Simo's coming down, I'm getting that door open one way or another.
Hey, I tell you what, I can't afford to Simo. The amount Simo drinks through the night and through the morning, I can't afford it, Simo.
I will give Vice City that it did have a beautiful soundtrack. It had, I think, Billie Jean.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about GTA. Hi, John. Good to see you. John's in. I saw some people that look just like you, except they had less of a banana look. Actually, not. Do you know, John, as I said,
this was what
we told you that day, didn't we? This was what I was going to turn up in. I'd have outshone the Prime Minister, wouldn't I? Surely.
You know, I think for me, the reason GTA 3 clicks more is just because of the New York aesthetic. Always been more of a New York guy than a Florida guy. But the 80s setting of it was crazy. I wish they'd do something like that again.
I always liked Vice City. The 80s setting, the soundtrack was brilliant. Wasn't that the one where where they played George Michael on it and everything, if I recall?
No, it was Phil Collins. They did that on Vice City Stories, which was a PSP and PS2 exclusive. Yeah, it's the only one I haven't played out of the 5 of them.
I don't know a lot about these things.
That don't happen often, does it?
I'm quite well versed in beer and football.
Oh, God, yeah, football. Not talking about football. Harry Kane's still a Spurs player, so let's leave it at that. And good luck to the English women.
Yeah, good luck to them.
Right, quite a mad story. I was listening to on Sky this morning with the Jamaicans drawing with the Brazilians and going through, and they're going to get some good money.
I have to agree.
Which is really good. More money than most making a year.
Yeah, you're totally right.
You know it, mate. Do you know what? When I knew he was there,
I saw him all running. I thought, God, I'm running the other direction. I talk to him about what job he's doing. Why?
I didn't see it.
Well, he's not doing a good job, that's for certain.
A lot of it was just press with cameras, you know. Oh, it's fun and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but if I was dressed like this, we could have been a duo.
No, he's more of a mug than a banana.
No, plum, Mum. It could be banana.
No, more of a turkey.
Jill could be a pizza tonight, but she declined the offer.
Yeah, she declined because she's more of a turkey. You should have got a turkey outfit for her.
Ooh. Okay. I'll get that one, innit? I assume you were running against him on a Monster Raving Looney Party.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. Well, no, I so nearly took this costume with me to put on just for the sheer fun of it. And if I knew we were meeting everyone that we met now, I probably would have done it.
It could have turned out well because there was a lot of people there and YouTube people there. It was great fun.
I bet he don't, Mark. I can well believe that. Did you see the pub owner that heckled him about the duty? Absolutely priceless. No, I have heard about it though. But it's like, what a day when the tax goes up, and he's turning up at a beer festival.
I just thought the hypocrisy of it was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was a great day, wasn't it? And when someone said the Prime Minister's over there or pouring on the thing, you're like, who cares? But more interested in the people that were there from YouTube.
More interested in the beer. Beer's definitely more interesting.
Maybe they let Rishi vote for second. Do you know what, Mark? I reckon they did. Albert Owl's driving everyone mad, isn't it, about that? I'll try my best to come down to Great British Food Festival next year. It looks amazing. Yeah, James, that was a good show, wasn't it?
It was. It was fun to see the layout of things, all the great beers there, something there for everybody. And then to meet up with some really lovely people was wonderful.
And you spent the day with me.
And I spent the day.
You forgot that bit.
I forgot to get.
You get the luxury of that every day. You should be thanking God.
Yeah, that's exactly. You sound agree with him.
I know. And you could have been dressed as a banana. It's all my fault.
Oh, come on. We'd have had the press more on us than he would have. I'd have been like, what the bloody hell's going on here? Especially if I'd have wore what I was going to wear was like yellow, good one, this actually a mustard t-shirt, but a proper yellow t-shirt. My yellow shorts I've got on now, yellow socks and yellow trainers.
Lovely people and
James, that hurts.
I don't know, a lovely pair of Jordans you could have worn for that, Dad.
Yeah, I've got a pair of Jordans I could have worn for that, but I was actually going to wear the Nike Air Max because they won't hurt me. But
maybe the Versace shoes would have been better for that because they'd stand out more.
That's not going about my feet. I'd be trying to pinch my trainers again. You know, if I die, at least I know my trainers are all right.
I mean, I've technically worn those Jordans more than you have.
Yeah, well, he technically said the other night when you had a few rums, if you die, at least I can have your trainers. And I thought, oh, fucking hell.
I would love them Versace ones. You better be careful if you're on a cliffside.
Yeah, okay.
He struggled in them moon boots, getting up and down the stairs. He did.
I got enough pairs of moon boots. I'm used to it.
They're too big on them stairs. Some of the short stairs, I'm nearly falling. I wondered if Spoons have shares in Abbott. Call me a sore loser, but Spoons is the biggest sponsor yet. And Abbott is on permanent lines in Spoons, or maybe I should get him.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's probably true.
It was, I would say it was all stitched up there.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Really?
It really would not surprise me at all. Everyone's going to have their own stuff. That there is their niche. There's people who like certain stuff and everything else, but and I think it comes to corporate business. Things are a little bit stitched up.
Yeah, and everything's stitched up. Look at football. I mean, look at Man City. We actually met. I told you, Simo, didn't I? We actually met another one of the 5 fans walking down the road, didn't we?
There are Tim's on the phone to camera. More 50p vouchers for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm very cynical about the winners of these things.
Oh, you just don't know, do you? But
who gets to decide? That's the whole thing of it.
Some dodgy paid-off judge, no doubt.
Yeah, probably.
Listen, if the cash is high enough.
Yeah, I think it.
Let's put it this way. I heard the old judge was walking off with a few backhand, or the judge is walking off with a pockets full of money, and the judges said cash only, cash talks. Camera in it, and their cronies. Yeah, they got John needs things, and their government sponsors are massively propping up the biggest businesses, including breweries and suppliers. Yeah, I get that as well, because it was a good show out for the first day, and they did themselves proud of everything, didn't they?
Yeah,
everything was good. Obviously, I don't know. I'd have picked, if I had the judges, I'd have picked 5 random people in the crowd, so then no one can say it's fixed.
Yeah,
there was a load of women there for arguments. No, actually, you couldn't pick women out. They're clueless.
No, that's please.
Oh, very true.
That
I've got to have a pee, I think.
Is what is stopping. Is that you were saying I've got no clue. I've drunk as much beer as a lot of people, and I haven't got a clue. Good.
I mean, I think you're all the beer no idea now.
stopping you.
You're the fellow with no idea.
But yeah, if people wanted to participate, pick out, like Paul says, 5 random people and get them to vote.
Yeah, but they could say you picked those people out specifically. There's no foolproof way of doing something without someone trying to say it's
no, you're quite right. Quite right. Yeah, Mark, I think these things all start off out with the best intentions and then they become a little bit corrupt.
Like communism.
Don't start with blooming politics, please, SJ.
Communism is not a politic. It's an idea.
I don't think that everyone gets a fair chance at things. I really don't.
You know what they say, get richer and the poor get poorer.
Are so expensive to organise that smaller breweries and organisations just aren't going to be able to afford to do that, as well as the rising cost of everything that they're trying to do already. Yeah, I know. Everyone's using this as a general hangout, aren't they?
The whole house in there and everyone's in the bar. Right. Huh? Top this up. Keep them with the halves, you see, so I don't get drunk and annoying. Well, I'm annoyed without being drunk, as you said, isn't it?
I think they'll never.
Could be in Scotland up here is so bad. Number 4 for 3 here. No,
they don't get that. I didn't know until Mark made me aware. Only recently that where we get the 4 for 3 and that's doing everything, they don't get it up there. I couldn't deal with being up there.
Yeah, but they get free prescription. You get free prescriptions.
Mark, camera in Huddersfield was so bad at beer festivals, the main camera group banned them from having anyone as they lost so much money. Jesus. Yeah, it's a lot of. Seems to be a lot of issues, doesn't there? But you know, I don't know. What can we do? What do they don't care what? The trouble is, you have a few of us talking in here tonight. No one cares about our faults. The problem is,
I don't understand the politics of it enough to really have an informed discussion about it. I just know I find it sad when there are big places that are just being supported and small places that are brilliant that should be supported more and on.
Yeah, it's a tough, like what John does there. It's a tough
really
industry
tough
now. When you think when lockdown came in, you had all these people, all these craft beer people. But then, of course, they upped the prices and that and everything. Just went crazy, wasn't it? All right, fair enough. It's difficult. I like the Cambridge Beer Festival for many years. No idea if it made money or not. That's the trouble. You don't know the backstory. I get that with a lot of it, isn't it?
A lot of it's to do with the accounting and everything else and how much profit it's making and whether it's viable financially. I don't know. These are things that go way over my head.
They're completely kept. They even publish a brewery's owner's wife's phone number in the Good Beer Guide. Absolute tools. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's not good.
No,
that's really not good.
I don't think that was quite as professional as it should be, innit? I liked your views on that Green MP in Scotland and a stupid corrupt bottle scheme. It was spot on. They do, don't they? That's the trouble, though. So many of them now. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of them things. Yeah, corrupt is so much. There's so much of it now, isn't there? They probably knew who was winning that before anyone even turned up.
Yeah.
He's done that. He's done that. You know? You might have had bloody Del Boy, Trigger, and
I would never take these things for gospel anyway, because what I like could certainly be different to the vast majority of people. So which is one of the main reasons why I've done this, was to be able to try as many beers as possible and say, this is what I like.
Well, yeah.
I mean, your goals haven't changed much then. You've always wanted to drink as many beers as possible.
Yeah, good beers.
He's there chirping in just when he wants to, isn't listening
Well, I
to
don't
you.
know
Yeah.
much about the art festivals. I don't get to go.
On what's popular in what is popular opinion, that doesn't matter for me. What matters for me is that I am getting something that's really good quality, tastes really good.
I used to buy the good beer guide, and then one day I said no more. Yep, no, I can get that. Oh, we looked at their books, didn't we? But I was lucky. Well, I got my 2 glasses, didn't I?
Yeah.
For £4, so it was worth it for that because I got a glass that I would never have picked up, and a really
I think this is a really, really valid point. I was saying, look at all them craft breweries, even when you do well, so well that one of the big ones, they just come and buy you out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
They say they wouldn't sell, but everything has a price. Yeah, but I think they're the clever ones in some ways that walk away laughing. But then AB InBev, who obviously I like their drinks, but they've been guilty of that, as of Heineken, like with Beavertown.
Yeah.
I mean, we've drank Beavertown. I'm not a huge fan, if I'm honest, but Michelle's been right into it. But it's deteriorated, isn't it?
It's not as good as it was.
You know,
Definitely
and that was,
not.
I mean, obviously, I'd have been happier if InBev would have brought them out, but then I'd be happy if no one had brought them out. It's Untapped. I can't deal with that, James. I can't deal with them on there. Hold on, Lorna Slater is in need of a one-way ticket to Canada. The company they set up just went into a registration this week as they don't want to pay out compensation. Wasted millions of taxes. Yep, I get what you're saying there, John. That's the way it is, though, isn't it? That's what they do, don't it? They take out all they can. A load of companies have been guilty of that, isn't it? And then the others, all the suppliers, don't get paid.
Yeah. And I think James has got a really fair point that when you go into anything like that, where it might be tainted a little bit, you're not getting an unbiased opinion.
Yeah, Untapped is, Christ, I think it was something
you
like.
always get an unbiased opinion from me.
Yeah, well and truly, mate. But no, Untapped. What was it? I think it was something like Andex that we were drinking there. I can't remember. And we're saying for ages, Greens of Scotland uses the founder resigned today. He's 82. He said an up is an up. No wonder he resigned at 82. Bloody, he's lucky still to be with us, isn't he? The bottle scheme was doomed from the day they thought of it. Yeah.
I don't know what this bottle scheme is, but it seems to be very unpopular, which means it's probably rubbish. Why do they come up with these schemes if they're not well thought of?
I don't know.
These people are supposed to be so educated.
You got to understand, right? Some of these schemes, they are well thought of, but they're thought of well by millionaires or billionaires, and they just don't apply to the common people.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but these people are putting themselves in a position where they have power over other people's lives, so therefore they should educate themselves in way of the people that they're serving.
Yeah, why do that when you could just put out a scheme to make as much money as possible and then fuck it off later?
Another tax on working class in the skies of being green. Yeah, it's always seems to be.
Yeah. There's always an
down to us
for it. There's always an excuse for it. We're trying to look after the environment. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. And actually, it's just for commercial reasons.
MPs come in, cook up schemes with very little diligence.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting
self-promotion. Yeah.
Do these people not do due diligence on the schemes that they're thinking up?
When I was 10, I used to collect our whites empties from the park to get 10p a bottle, work fine. Yeah, they were the days, weren't they?
Actually, do you know what? It's a lovely recycling system in Germany, isn't it? Because you actually get money off your beer that you're buying for recycling your empties.
Yeah, we always give them as a tip.
We give it as a tip to whoever is there.
But the amount we drink in the room,
they do
well
we don't leave it lying around. We always collect it up,
put
stack it nicely. But we know that they're going to get money back for that.
They've never made more money than when Em was there.
Oh yeah, when Em was there, that time in Hamburg, Jesus Christ,
they made a lot of money.
She was happy. There was 5 bags of empties. We're only there 4 days. German beer recycling for over 50 years. Yeah, which we should have done because they put, what is it, 10 cents or 15 cents bottle money on the beer, which obviously, as Mark's saying, they've been doing for years. And if you do that, I don't think we even need to notice
their
it first.
prices are not astronomical. I think it's probably tax reasons, but you were getting the beers, really good quality beers, so much cheaper. And for people who live there and recycle, they get money back.
And Archie's saying too much coin at stake in the beer business, always going to be corrupt. Yep, it is.
I think where you find money, you find corruption. It's unfortunately why it
used to be 10 pfennings a bottle, which would be, I think, German old money when it was Deutschmark, which is going back a while. Obviously, with his alliance with Germany, he would know a lot more than most of us.
Knowledge and history.
I think recycling and reusing is a great idea, but it's not that actually worse for the environment. Yeah, definitely. Everyone has to do that, but it's like you feel like it's too little, too late. It's never too late, I suppose, but
I think more so it should be done as like a global thing, like get all of the United Nations and shit together to pound on it.
What standardise it, Sean? You think for it to be the same way everywhere?
Well, global warming's affected everyone, so everyone should care to fix it.
Yeah, definitely. That's very idealistic, sweetheart.
It's getting,
I know that's the way it should be, but I think it would be hard to put everyone together and make.
Well, you got to remember, all the countries that think they're the top countries used to dump all their rubbish to the countries that weren't so well off.
Yeah, it was only just recently, wasn't it? We was watching a TV program, and it was billions of dollars.
All my bottles go to the bottle bank near Morrison's. I take them every 2 weeks, but half the time it's overflowing and never emptied. Yeah, because no one cares.
Yeah,
that's the problem again, which doesn't give you the will, does it, to do it? I think it's more to do with a plan that Scotland have to gain control of its drink sector and gain tax and revenue from it by control like Norway or so. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Sweden actually import other people's rubbish. Yeah, loads of countries used to. Not that long ago. And they use it for energy. Oh, that's interesting. That's a different, perspective.
The kind of dumping thing you're talking about is like the kind of dumping stuff that happens in places like the Philippines and that type of thing.
Many years ago, it was Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Which was quite crazy, wasn't it? If you think how Hong Kong's changed now, you think back in them days, that was like, wow, you'd never think it.
Yeah, but you can't say things have changed dramatically for the better in Hong Kong.
No, because like England's becoming, it's overpopulated. I know obviously the Chinese rule, but yeah, we're not going to go into all that, are we? That's a really long.
Yeah, I know.
Long road.
Politics and something that I'm.
Let's talk about beer. What are we all drinking tonight? It can't just be us two.
Is anyone drinking, or is it just us?
Well, I've only got a Coke, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that'll do you. You're 16 years old, so give up.
I'm sorry. What were you doing at my age, Dad? Why don't you tell your chat?
Go again. He likes that one.
I won't even ask him. I won't even ask.
Yeah, don't. Got to shoot now. Thanks for your input, James. Good to see you again, fella.
Yeah, thanks, James.
Wife's coming back. Oh, 3-hour journey.
Yeah.
And James is half cut as well, so
John saying the guess I made last night. I think
I can believe it, mate. I can believe it. Hold on. Me and the old man had a recycling business in the 90s. Local councillors and county council did not want to know. Effing hypocrites. A decade later, pretended to recycle and dump. Yeah, I can believe that as well.
Yeah.
Hong Kong, great craft beer scene. Yep. You should do Hong Kong a few times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rig Welter, says Papa. Rig Welter. I don't know what that means.
I'll Google that for you, see what it is.
Yeah, thank you.
And don't repeat it if it says wanker.
I can't beat a Premier.
Oh, it seems to be an ale.
Oh, an ale.
Cask ale.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good to see you, fella.
Papa I hope I
It also is a Yorkshire term for an incapacitated sheep.
Yep.
but it's like a dark Yorkshire ale.
Okay, cool stuff.
Rather strong.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Till the next time, mate. It. And another beer review there, people. And he extra reviews loads of stuff, even horror things. Well, interesting channel. Do check him out. And I'm watching now, or anyone who watches it back. Well, it was a beer. RG knew. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I wish I was a big eater because I'm a picky. I'm a grazer. I'm not picky. I like lots of stuff.
And I always enjoyed the breakfast. Yeah, they were premiering, weren't they?
But the problem I have, I can't eat a lot in one sitting. So I'm kind of ruled out.
She can drink a lot in one sitting, though.
Yeah, I can do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, damn right.
All-inclusive beer and you're on a loss.
All-inclusive food. She's not interested. Yeah, no, not that. It was, yeah. It's a black sheep version of fair play, mate. Yeah, I didn't know that. Didn't even recognise the name.
That's why doing these things are great because you actually get a little bit of education.
Yeah, I need to go back soon at some point. I haven't seen the kid much. This kid's much. That's fair enough, John. Yeah. I understand that, mate. Thanks for tuning in, fella. And here is I
know you've been busy. Thank you for joining us.
Dad, you'd love not to see your kids for a week.
Yeah.
You're not kids.
I'm not that fortunate, John. I'm not, but yeah, John's a brewer himself. Actually knows his stuff.
I'm a really, really busy man as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Yeah, definitely, John. Definitely, mate. We'll see what we can sort out there, isn't it? Hopefully. Totally. Keep us informed.
Love to.
And everything. We'll go from there. Yeah, the bar and the premiere never good. Oh, Madry. God, yeah. No, I got Stella, didn't I? That was premiering in Leeds, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Stella.
I'm sure it was Stella. It was 4.6 Stella. So, as Mark has a good point here, I can't do Madry. I can't.
Yeah, but so many bad pints of it. When it first came out, it was like they were trying to showcase it, and it didn't taste too bad.
It was all right because it was a buzz. We're in the summer.
No, but I think they were trying to showcase it. But I think they've cut back on the quality of the ingredients.
Of course.
Yeah, you too, John. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, thank you, John. Thanks for tuning in, fella. Loved, particularly back in the late 80s. Oh, God, Flowers original. Oh, them bitters. They didn't.
Flowers original. Now, that does ring a bell with me. I don't think
they didn't do it for me, fella. I can't, yeah. I wasn't right bang into the bitters in that.
Late 80s, you would have been about 30 then, wouldn't you, Michelle?
Well, yeah.
Chunky.
Well, I'm not saying nothing, mate.
No, I wouldn't have been about 30.
Nothing to get me in trouble.
So what did I get?
French one. What did you want?
Yeah, I think that. Yes, the original. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I've got swap mine.
As Mark will always tell you, an absolute staple. Francis Cayenne original. Beautiful.
While we're getting refills, I'll take a glass of Ace of Spades.
What?
He said I'd have a glass of Ace of Spades. I don't think you will in this bar, mate.
I don't know where you want that again. Certainly not here. Jesus Christ.
Mark said there's a proper beer on cast back then. I like Stone's best bitter too.
Yeah, see, I wasn't into it bitters. I could do a light and bitter. Do you know, sometimes when I was hammered and that, but like I wasn't.
When it was really taken me with the last ones we reviewed. It was one of his bitters that I really blooming enjoyed, and I didn't think I was going to. It kind of took me by surprise because
that don't take a lot.
A bitter isn't really something that we've been to.
Yeah, well, you've got to try different things.
Yeah, I love trying different things. You don't know what you like unless you try.
No, I just could never crack it with bitters. I don't know why. I don't know.
Oh, you married one?
The bulk standard stuff was rubbish back in the day.
Well, yeah, if you look at it now, when people complain about your beer selection, you're like, you want to live the 80s.
Yeah.
The shit we had.
Yeah, totally. I totally agree with you. I think the selection that we get nowadays is really But it's finding it.
But
that's why doing the reviews for me are really important.
Oh yeah, because
when I come across some really good stuff, I want to tell people about it. This is really good. This is worth spending the money on.
Like them full week beers on the Perfectdraft. They're all really good.
They are all really good.
Just like my game coming out August 11th. Very good.
Mark is a salesman now.
But still, I still want to go to. I still love finding the hidden gems, like Hackney Church, hidden gem.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait. It'd be mad drinking a British beer in Lithuania.
I know.
That's a mad. I'm hoping they take the wheat beer, but I don't know whether they will.
I don't know. Did you speak to Hamish about it?
No, I didn't ask. I'll get disappointed when his column means going.
Oh, is that why you didn't ask?
Yeah. Oh, the Hellies is good enough. The IPA is good enough.
I absolutely love their full range. I wouldn't be disappointed with any of them.
It might be the Oktoberfest. Who knows?
Oh, really well tied up. I'm so looking forward to that.
But
I have high expectations.
I look at this idiot on the screen. He's just like a bloody banana. My head's fallen down, isn't it?
What's the one that was like club?
The new IPA.
Yeah.
I can't remember
that one.
The original cast stones from the Cannon Brew was superb. Tried Edelweiss on the blade. First 3 pints, I hated it. Now I love it. It's strange.
That drink is a grower.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones. Your palate takes a little bit of time to adjust. It is a very good drink, and yeah, I can understand why it's growing on you.
It is. I do like that, mate. As I said to you, Sam, before, that's some drink.
Oh,
that was a cracker, wasn't it?
Was it Michelob we had in the last place when we was out the other day?
No, we didn't have Michelob.
What was it we had?
I don't know.
I'm sure it was that.
I don't know.
And you said they'll have no good beers in there. We sat in the garden, it was really warm.
No, that was a retro place. Hey, Darren, good to see you, fella. That's Darren, another lad I went to school with.
Darren.
You know him from Facebook. We used to sit next to each other at school back in the day.
I know you well.
It's only 10 years ago, ish. Hey, Darren. Well, all right, 15 years ago.
You're overestimating it. Listen, it was only a good 8.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. The youngest is on Darren. Sean on the other side, he's got a VR game. And I think, no, I'm fine, mate. Honestly, we just come on there. We've done excuse the dog in the background. We've done a few lives this week just to interact with people and everything.
We've had some really great support from people who view our channel, and we just wanted to be able to interact a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just when they're nice. When you don't come on for ages, you get all people on and everything, and you can't kind of keep up. I mean, how people like Simon, for argument's sake, deal with it, especially when you've had a few beers.
Yeah, people who've got a massive following and the comments just shoot at them. That would be a little bit overwhelming for me.
I wouldn't be able to do it. You feel really bad when you miss someone.
I would feel horrendous.
I only miss people when I'm really drunk. That's true.
I mean, I'm missing everyone. She doesn't know how to reach out at all.
Well, no.
I mean, all that reading she does, and she can't read a YouTube chat.
But yeah, good to see you.
I did my best. With it.
Good to see you, Darren. You hoping good things for Wickham this season in the football? Wickham fan. Okay. Well, he likes Arsenal as well, but we forget about the South London side of it. He might have gone off them now. That was a long time ago. I drank Moosehead Canadian Lager 2. It was not great, to be fair. Yeah, I remember Moosehead. I know that one.
Not had Moosehead.
I do know that one. I can't remember, but I do know that name.
It's one of those ones that's going to stick in your mind, isn't it? Definitely. No,
yeah.
I've definitely.
I don't think that was. Yeah. I don't think it was a world beater, to be honest. But you know, What was the one from Canada's finest? Came from Canada. It was halfway decent. Canada did have a few good beers, but it's like the Americans. A lot of people swear by the American things. Better on draft than can. Yeah, it seems to be the way now, doesn't it? With all that, which is really weird. Because obviously, Mark, if you think back to our day, even if it was
like slops were coming through the lines, wasn't it?
Come on. Well, someone was drunk. I can remember working behind the bar and all the slops would build up. As soon as you knew some bloke was
I used
drunk,
to go to the Irish Family Club, so you can imagine what it was like.
I hope someone Wickham I hate Arsenal. That's what I like to see, my mate. I like to see that bit. That's how I went to school with Darren a few years ago. We went all the way through. I think we actually went all the way through school, didn't we? Or did we? I can't remember. Or did you come along later?
I love your profile picture.
Who's that? Simo?
No, Darren. He's got a very interesting profile picture. Look.
Yeah, Darren lived literally 2 miles away from me, and we sat next to each other in registration. But Darren went to school a bit more than me. I didn't attend so much in the later days.
Men of your caliber didn't need school.
Nah, school's for wimps.
Exactly.
And Mark is saying bottled beer was king back then. Yeah, but the quality was miles better.
That is the person. Mark, Ponderer. The glass, look.
Oh, yeah, Mark, we need to pick your brains on something because you would probably know this. We've done a little bit of research today and not come up with anything really viable.
Because it's that old, right? This glass, I don't know well you can see it good enough. Hold on.
But I'm trying to block out the lights so you can actually see what's
right. Actually, it doesn't matter about showing the glass. Right. This is a Franziskaner, but it's a Weizenbock glass. Now, when did they do Weizenbock, and when did they stop? If you have any idea, that is, because we don't.
Yeah.
And I googled it.
We're not coming up with anything.
And I can't find a thing, mate.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Good to see you, fella. Yeah, Darren, we've definitely got to meet up. I know we've said this before. But yeah, there was a Franziskaner, but it was a Weizenbock, which is obviously a rocket fuel.
Let
me try again. But yeah, I know, but I can only tell him what it is. This glass is really old, so I can't find this glass anywhere.
See what's broken.
Try and check that in it.
Well, I was thinking this is darker.
That's
not going to work. I could have told you that wasn't going to work.
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but he knows the name of it. But obviously, it's obvious that the glass is old.
Where did you get it from?
I bought it on eBay, drunk.
I think I found something about it on the internet. A traditional Bavarian wheat doppelbock, slight banana nose, overpowered by dark.
Doesn't know it.
Yeah, definitely, Darren. What I'll do.
Mark doesn't know either.
Yeah, let me go and get my other phone. Yeah, no, I don't. I've never heard of it. Dan has never heard of it. Hold on, let me get my other.
Okay, Sam. What brand was it? Because there are some good Weizenbocks out there. It's just the Franziskaner one. And this is a really old glass. We don't know the history around it. That's what we're trying to find out. Because Paul's bought this glass on eBay a while ago now, and he's just trying to find out a little bit about the history. It's a lovely little glass. He's quite little, but he's very pretty. Yeah, looks good, Darren. Looks all right. He he messages a lot. He likes to be a little bit of a wind-up merchant.
I think it's from around 2010, from what I'm seeing on the internet.
Oh, is that what you're finding out?
Yeah, 2010.
And I'll be back in a minute, Darren. He'll talk to you about it as well, but he's got to leave. Mine was a local brewery here in Melbourne. They have a brewer who worked in Germany for years. Oh, Sam, I bet you was in for a treat then, because some of the local brewers are really, really good at what they do, especially when they've been in Germany. And Darren was saying, how's the head?
Oh, just don't. He's been on every night, mate. Hold on, I just got me on the phone.
Hey, Dad, I saw something saying that Weizenbach was from around 2010.
I would imagine it was much later than that.
Much earlier than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, earlier. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Right, I've just sent you a message, mate. We've not spoken on this for a while, I think. Yeah, not for 2 odd years.
Talk about following in footsteps. I'm
Yep.
going to go to the loo.
Hold on.
So you're going to have to move, Mrs. Banana.
Yeah. And then before you come and sit back down, we just have to push the door open.
Yeah, I think I'm
Oh, look, miles away from it. Right, now I'll sit here for a little bit. Yeah, I've just sent you a message for maybe 2010 or 11 when InBev took a share in the company. Ended that glass is older than that. Trust me. Yeah, that glass, mate, I can't find for love nor money anywhere. One was a local brewery in Melbourne. They have a brewery worked in Germany for years. Oh, that's mad, mate. So you're over in Melbourne. My friend lives there. That's quite mad. But yeah, I haven't seen Luke for a while. The Weizenbach was a mix of banana, bread, topping, everything. So the full body was delicious. Yeah. Oh, Sam, the Weizenbach, I don't think I've actually had a bad one. It's got to be a Weizenbach, not a Doppelbock, because them Doppelbocks can be hit and miss. But the trouble is with the Weizenbachs, they're all so strong and they just blow your face off. It's like, whew, Jesus. But yeah, he followed his dad's foot. No, definitely not, mate. But he has been on here, Luke, a few times. I'm not sure where he is tonight, mate, to be honest. You got to remember, we've been on every night. So obviously some people come on some nights and some people don't. Some people, a few people are here all the time and that. But remember, you've gone through a lot of things with most people, wasn't it? I got onto you guys through Craig from Kent. I'm quite often on his shows. Oh, brilliant, fella. Yeah, funny enough, I met Craig again Tuesday. Where we live now in Chatham, we're in Kent as well. Craig's about probably 30 miles away from us. Ah, there you go, Darren. There's your man that you're talking about. He's just appeared. There's someone on here asking about you, Luke. Someone I went to school with and everything. And I'm just like a banana. Look, just for you, mate. You see? No, I did a video earlier, and I did say I'd do loads of fancy dress today, so I've kept to it and everything. No, Darren is not a snake. He's actually a friend of mine. Spat and brewed a holiday way back until 2007. That's quite mad. Yeah, you can't. It's hard to find out. Now, look, if it came to a snake outfit, that would suit you, wouldn't it? Actually, you and the Welshman, isn't it? Two together on the old video cameras, or even together, you know, when you're not having a lover's tiff and that, you could be both as snakes. Hey, Sean, I think that would work, didn't you?
Yeah, I have to agree.
Hey, the Welshman and Luke sat there, hand in hand, a couple of snake kits on. He's done 2 pints today, he said. Would be perfect for him. God dear. He said, shut it, John.
Oh, you give it all the talk, Luke. Real man is right here.
Yeah, real man is here and real man is there. Luke is not real man. But no, you remember Darren, Luke, who lives near you? Yep. Oh, Darren, I'll give you. Hold on, Marlon. Actually, I'll reply on here. I'll give you a call tomorrow. I know. Time to catch up.
Sorry, I have to go upstairs.
Yeah, no, so I don't want to go to the toilet. I just want to get that phone charger dragged down. So before you sit down, I'll pick the phone charger up. I won't be able to get it. Luke's appeared. He's done 22 pints.
Oh, really?
Oh, a bit much for him, isn't it? I get worried about him. Well, no, Darren was asking about how Luke was.
I know.
Yeah, and I said, oh, I've got it, right. I can plug my phone in now. Well, I left my phone in there, but I forgot to charge it. I'm not that bright sometimes, as a lot of you know. I try and be like Luke on the same wavelength, don't I? He said him and the Welshman would look good in a snake kit.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I've got it, Darren. I've just replied, mate. Ah, good to see you, fella. Big Daddy Reviews. This fella is back in. Hold on, and there you are. Another review. Hold on, I'll text my mate tomorrow. He lives 10 kilometres. He might know. Yeah, it's worth asking, mate. Yeah, no, definitely, Dan. I've to say, we'll catch up tomorrow.
Luke said he has no clue what you're on about, and he called you a prat.
Turn on at him. He's drunk. He's had 2 pints. Any way in hell you can get me or tell me where I can buy a beer Moretti glass from? A beer Massadina. God blimey, yeah. I thought you said beer Moretti. Massadina glasses are hard to get now, aren't they? And then, of course, getting it shipped to Australia.
Yeah.
You mean the blade one?
Yeah.
Masinga, yeah. Yeah, that. They don't seem to have them anywhere now, do they?
Welcome, darling.
Must be somewhere, but I suppose then again, shipping it to Australia, how much would a glass cost to ship to Australia? Jesus, mate, I'd get a fake one and print it.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. They're not easy to get here. We used to get them before, didn't we? When we had the blade and that. But the problem was, you're only getting them little dinky glasses.
They're quite small.
And they're really small. It was like 25 CL ones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Team PJT. Well done, Luke. Oh, look, the staff's out. I get it, mate. I get it. I know.
Selective reading.
It'd be nice because if Luke's in London next Friday, we're all going to meet up after. You can meet Georgia and Luke.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Luke's, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of work to do. But then...
Yeah, I know, but once we've done everything, we can go across to Victoria. So yeah, we can work on that anyway.
That's something to be looked at.
Out with the new bloke next Friday. Oh, okay. How is he? How is Harold? That was okay.
I heard this one's name is Derek.
Derek. Oh,
yeah.
Could be. But where's the Welshman tonight? Where's your mate? He's gone very quiet. He didn't get his 3% discount on Marcus, so he's upset.
Such life.
Yeah, no. But I say, Darren, I've messaged you back, so we'll speak. I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Yeah, something can always be arranged, can't it?
So what's that look at with the old and with the new, and so on? Yeah, what I would have thought. I'm lagging right now.
Okay.
He's on a different.
I think he's pissed.
Yeah. He's on his own YouTube. He don't normally come on that one. He's normally called Lou or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I think of a few names, but Lula.
That's where it was.
Yeah, Lula Emmett.
Snake. Snake Emmett.
Right, okay, let's not make this life all about this, people. Right.
Yes, John, behave.
What? What I do?
Okay.
But yeah, right. So what were we talking about? I can't remember what we're talking about now.
I don't know.
He said, "You okay, John?"
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you, Luke.
That's John's game there in the background. You have to
I expect to see you. I expect to see you on the sales list, Luke.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
It'll say Snake Emmett. One sale, Snake Emmett.
Bungee jump. No way, Pedro. Not at the moment.
Yeah, I want to organise something to do that. I would like to do something a little bit crazy again.
It is one that will happen, but there's quite
I don't think they let over 80s do bungee jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they let over 16, so you can come and join me.
Well, I'll pass on that one. Thank you.
Yep, excellent. Mark,
yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Until the next fella, you know that. Yeah, no, I think Simo's on with us tomorrow. Oh, well, he's meant to be. It depends how he's feeling, doesn't it? But if you, yeah.
I have to be honest, Sam, we did a lot of meeting and talking and everything else, and you wanted to hang out in the German corner.
Funny enough.
So that's kind of all we were really drinking.
Yeah,
we should have done a little bit more there.
We should have done more beers, and I do know that. And I was going to go back, but
I should have done more because I do enjoy.
I do keep saying.
I know, but I don't like going off mine, especially it was really busy there. So
not very hard. The bar was only like 20 yards.
Well, I managed to lock myself in the loo. Imagine what other trouble I could have got myself into if I wanted to.
Yeah, I know. You know. I love you, Luke says. Isn't that nice?
What a caring son.
Ever so considerate, isn't he?
Definitely.
You know, which is nice, isn't it? It's nice to have people like Luke on the chat, isn't it? You know, we have people
Indeed.
like Luke and Gareth and that. It makes it all that bit better, doesn't it? Nothing wrong with that. Easy to get carried away. Yeah, that was it, mate. Honestly.
It was because it was wonderful there were just how many beer reviews were there? I think at one point there was about 12.
There was 12 of us on YouTube.
There was just so much chatting going on, and you just wanted to grab a great beer that you liked, so you could stand there and have a bit of chat and banter and everything else. So,
most of where we met, most people was near the German bar, which was handy for me, wasn't it?
Oh, people knew you were hanging out there, wasn't it? So it's
that one of our first people.
Wow.
It's
wonderful to see you. We hope you're well.
Good to see you, mate. Long time, eh? Love the beer suit on the Blanche one. You know it is, mate. I've got the better one for the next one.
He's got a few surprises coming up.
Yeah. There was meant to be one tonight with this fella with no idea, but unfortunately he had no idea. Yeah, no, he's a bit tired. He's getting old. You've got to remember that. Bazza's getting old. So, you know, give him a break. Bear with him. But no, we will go back on that one next week at some point. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a cool down in the morning, mate. Oh, look. He's here, look. Oh, mate, another model right hand. There he is, look. There's the main man, look.
Oh, Gareth.
Yeah, there he is.
Gareth, buddy, how you doing?
Make sure he buys your game soon.
Oh, he will be.
I've
given him the business already.
Saying Luke's in the building. Isn't it? my wife's boyfriend. Let me go to big festivals.
Life sucks, doesn't it? But, it really sucks.
Yeah. Augustina had it. Oh, mate, yeah. Do you know what? They had Augustina. Augustina, whatever one calls the same thing. They had the Eldersoft version on draft. You tried it, didn't
That's
you?
what I had. That's the first drink
and that
I
is
had.
Some
it was absolutely
drink.
amazing. It was really good.
It's hard for us to get here in Australia. Yeah, I can imagine that, mate. I can remember going to Melbourne in 2016, and my mate said, "Do you want to drive through a?" Yeah, good night, Darren. Good to see you, mate. Robbie Williams.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I love it as well, Gareth. Paul, I'm shocked. I think it's hammered again.
He's got you.
Yeah, I was driving through it in Australia, wasn't it? In Melbourne.
Yeah, what was the name of them?
They were called a bottle shop, but it was like a garage.
Dan West. Dan something.
No, that was.
It was more like a warehouse.
Can I get from Italy? We want £60. Jesus, no way, mate. That's the problem we have here, though. It's quite a lot to ship them in.
Yeah.
From Italy, isn't it? I have to work for one coming up in the UK.
It's a problem since we've had Brexit. We've had a lot of shipping problems.
Dan Murphy's, that was it. There was that was the big one. We walk in, they've got all the fridges. We just pick up the beer.
All the drive-throughs as well.
Yeah, the drive-through. That was it when we did the video with Richard.
Yeah, because you literally drive up like you do at McDonald's, place your order, and they come and put it in the bin.
Yeah.
That was cool stuff.
Yeah, no, I love Melbourne. Melbourne was good.
Australia was such a different experience, wasn't
Where
it?
was the place about an hour where Richard's mum lived from Melbourne?
Yarrawonga.
Yarrawonga.
Yarrawonga was great.
Love you too, Darren. Seriously, mate. Till the next time, fella.
Thanks,
I'll
Darren.
give you a buzz tomorrow. Take care, mate, and hope all's good. But yeah, Yarrawonga, that was it. And the locals loved us. And then when we went back, John, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. Yeah,
Well,
The pub can't drink, so I drank 3 bottles of wine and they fell through the thing. Oh, don't worry, John. We put you to bed hours before. You were young then.
Old now.
You love the fellas. me and Darren, mate, we have 40 years. I've known this fella for over. So yeah, really great. We're going to catch up tomorrow and sort out a little time where we can have a beverage and so on.
Yeah, arrange me.
Two Windsor boys having a little. Yep, Yarrawonga. It's up on the Murray River. Great place in the summertime.
It was absolutely brilliant, Sam. Really,
we stayed
really
right
fun.
in the main bit, and I remember you had a pool place, a pool bar thing, wasn't it? Up that one end where the highway was there.
Of a resort bit, weren't we? But we did get to mix with the local people. It's really, really good.
Is it chucking down the rain? Right, lad. I know I am, Gareth. Thank you.
Today we've been really good. We haven't had any rain.
It's nice. We got the door open.
We had it yesterday, and we're getting it tomorrow. And I think we're
just
getting
now,
it the next
Gareth. Just now, mate. Just now, fella.
So yeah, the weather's not been brilliant. Not brilliant at all.
It's not been. No, for August. We haven't got away with it up here, mate.
Down here.
Down here. Sorry, yeah.
It's been rubbish weather. Really up and down season.
I've got the wrong glass. It's the Welshman's fault. Where's Luke? He's gone off for a power nap, is he?
Probably.
He's too busy arranging this date with Harold.
Second pour of the night. Blimey, you've missed a lot on this stream, mate.
Where have you been?
Hey, look at the bars.
You've been snoozing?
Been having a rest, fella. It's all right, Gareth. Gareth, you're getting old, mate. Don't worry about it. Good country area, yeah. Similar area I live in. Friendlier, more relaxed people.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah, it was
really great fun.
Honestly, Sam, because what it was, my mate had to go off and see his mum.
We spent a lot of time travelling.
We went right the way around the East Coast, right up to
we went to Old Bar. We went to Sunny Bay.
We went to Sunny Bay. What was it called?
I'm sure that's what it's called.
We went to Old Bar. We went to Sydney. I remember we drove all this.
We also did Gold Coast.
The Gold Coast, but where's the one past the Gold Coast? We were there New Year's Eve. It wasn't called Sunny Bay. It was something like that, but it was mad. I've done 6 already. I love you. Yeah, I know, Gareth. How many? 6. He's done 6 a bit lively. He was driving a minute ago.
Australia was great fun. And I found the more out the way places, the more local people that we met, the more fun we had.
I know I'm a real man, fella. I know that. Don't worry. Yeah, no.
The touristy places.
Old Barn, even Sam.
Old Bar.
Yeah, even Sam might not know because a lot of Australian people.
Because it's so vast.
It's so crazy. You stay in these rooms that are just themed on, like David Bowie and Freddie Mercury. And
it was just amazing.
All these rock stars.
Such an amazing experience.
I live down near the Great Ocean Road. I don't know it, fella. Honestly.
It was a good few years since we were there.
I remember that was 2016, and literally we did 3 weeks driving around. It was absolutely mental. I mean, Sean was only how old, Sean?
10.
I don't remember, but funny little story for you about Australia. I remember I had that Surface Pro laptop you let me borrow, and I was playing around with Roblox Studio on that, trying to make games 6 years ago.
But do you remember
Come full circle now, huh?
Pool? There was a really good pool that we had there. And,
I thought that was Old Bar.
No, Old Bar was the one.
Oi, Darren. Luke's here, mate. And
he was. I think he's
his friend Gareth. Luke and Gareth are very close. But yeah,
Barbara's Boxing Day. We went up a little bit further off that.
Yeah, no, it was one Boxing Day. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because that's when George Michael died. So obviously, I was kind of
remember it very
Yeah.
clearly.
Wasn't the greatest day I've had in the world, fella, but I had to go on afterwards.
Memory like an elephant, M when it suits her.
Yeah, no, it was like where was the place?
Oh, you missed that one.
Where was the? No, I've not missed it. I'm just trying to work out.
Bay.
Sunshine Bay.
Yeah,
Sunshine.
Like
Sunshine. Sunshine Bay. Sunshine. And I had bottles of champagne, 2 for 1. And I was like,
I didn't manage to see the New Year.
You're not gonna let you do that on New Year's Eve. And they were like, yeah, you can do that New Year's Eve. And I was like, and I drank everyone under the table. Everyone went to sleep, and I was just standing on my own.
Oh man,
you lot were all in bed. It was just me. It was like, and I had 2 bottles of champagne. I thought, oh, but take them. Is it still nice weather? No, mate, it's not great.
We've had
unfortunately.
We've had a really rubbish summer, to be fair.
We have a rubbish every year. We live in Chatham.
Burning up, and we're just rubbish here. People from Europe have been coming and getting away from the heat.
But Dad, you're only 30 years old, so I think Darren's
no, I knew Darren before I was born.
Ah, you were like spiritually connected with.
Yeah, very close friend of mine. Used to get the same bus to school. Used to be in the same class at school. Honestly, me and Darren got a lot of history.
Sam, it's not much better now.
Yeah, mate.
We have been promised that we're going to get over and get a little bit of sunshine, but we'll wait and see what happens.
Well, no matter how sunny it gets, you still live in Chatham. So
I found a huge nut. Oh, mate, I've been battering them wasps today.
One of them came in my room. My room's not big enough for that. Go run and hide.
Summer's fine. Get used to the insects.
I'm not a wasp man.
I can hardly tell it's summer.
It's not been good. We had a brilliant June, wasn't it? June was fantastic.
Or was it May? I think
that was June. 37 years they are. See, it's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
We go back a long time, more so than anyone.
Yeah, that is a long time because we've only known each other since 1999, isn't it?
Worst year of your life, then.
Yeah.
August 1999.
The only good thing that happened in 1999 was Kanye West recorded.
Oh, you were this. Stop blinking. Yeah, totally. I totally agree with you. With the insects.
Yeah.
Papa saying, don't kill them, turn them into.
Yeah, not giving our age away. That's it, Darren. I agree with that because, as I said, we were friends before we were even born, weren't we? Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
Do we have a favorite English brewery? I definitely do.
Yeah, it's got to be Hackney
Church Brewing Company. Massive shout out
East London, Hackney. Yeah,
head brewer Jacob.
Best thing in Hackney.
Yeah, definitely.
Best thing ever, especially down the south of England. But you've also got Law's Brewing Company.
Yep, up north.
And that's John.
That's John who was on the stream earlier. Absolute
they are
legend.
Brilliant. They're brilliant. They're producing different types of beer to what they're producing at Hackney, but the stuff is
John's
absolutely spot on.
It was just at the Great British Beer Festival.
Yep, totally.
Which was a collaboration as well, wasn't it?
Yep. Honestly, we have some really great breweries, but those two stick out in my mind because.
Yeah, I just don't know how hard it would be to get them to Australia, isn't it? It's like that's the problem, isn't it? When you're there, I don't know. It's like
we love to spread the love, and where we can, we send off beers to other people. But I just don't know how easy it'd be for us to send stuff to Australia. I think it'd be really.
And I think it's a different Sam that lives in Australia. The other guy's name was Sam Ledger.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the same one.
No, there's two of them. There's Sam Ledger and Sam Small.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, right, I get it. So it's the Aussie tap over there. So yeah, I'm just trying to look at I'm trying to go back through my Instagram. It's the only way I can look at anything to see if it's got any mad Australian beers when we were there. Whenever you want it to scroll fast, I haven't even got back to 2019 yet. No, 2016.
Good year that. What happened in 2019?
Good year, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what happened that year then?
Well, we went to Vegas, didn't we? Met Robbie Williams.
That's it, you see. You went to Vegas at 12.
Yeah, John's a great player.
And you went to Vegas at 20.
Well, yeah, roughly speaking. 20-ish. It won't come up, will it, when you want to? That's stupid one.
He's just scrolling through pictures now.
Oh, no, I'm trying to get back to 2016.
Anyway, quick piss for me.
It's going to be a long way.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I know, but if you go through it, and I'm talking on here, it don't make no odds, does it? I'm just back in the phone, so. I'm on 2019. I've gone 4 years on it because I don't update Instagram much now, do I? So it's easier to find everything. You see, the old car.
There's quite a few of us here.
Darren, you know that, mate. I say it's different.
You've been on the sauce stand.
Darren's had a few beers. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not illegal to drink alcohol. Not yet. You never know, do you? Look, there's a snake on my Instagram. That's when he got me drinking Pernod.
There's a decent point as well.
Oh,
mass, as they're called.
Yeah, mass. It is indeed, isn't it? I just don't think I'll ever find anything. I keep looking. I don't know what year this was. I remember that drink. It was mad, like a Louis Vuitton can thing.
Yeah. What's that?
It weren't ours. I pinched it off someone else, didn't I? We never got it. We didn't find it. That was Portugal. No, not Portugal. Lanzarote. When John used to love his Cristiano Ronaldo shirt.
We had the cat.
Yeah, we got the cat as well, didn't we?
The cat seemed to just come to the place where we were staying.
There's Bear, look, in his element.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, God, look, it's George. That's what it reminds me of. No, okay, Sam. I don't think I can find. I have tried. Just trying to go back. What day was that then? 2017. I can't be that far away from it. Hold on, mate.
Effort.
Yeah, I'm trying. Cristiano Ronaldo. That stupid picture, wasn't it? Alexander O'Neill.
It's a good night.
The problem is I used to update it all weird, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's longer to go back through it. Yeah. Eubank Jr. George.
No,
that wasn't that night. Negan. You like Negan, didn't you? Oh, come on. I'm getting this doing my head in now. You know, you shouldn't start something, but you want to.
Sunk cost.
Yeah, I'm back to March 2017. All I need to do is December 2016.
Picture of Gibraltar.
I'm here. Right, I'm here. Right, I'm in Australia now. Well, I'm not in Australia now, obviously.
He's looking at his pictures from Australia.
Yeah, so we have The Great Escape. Okay. We have Yellow Going White. That was the wine that night. No, that was in Yarrawonga. There you go, Sam. Look, Burkle's Hotel Motel. Hold on. Do you know that one? In Yarrawonga? And that was it, wasn't it? That was the hotel where they said, Pom can't.
You was drinking wine.
Pom can't drink, so I drank 3 bottles of wine. And yeah, Kawana. That was it. Look, Kawana Bay, wasn't it, or something? Yeah, he knows it. See, cool. That was it.
Yeah, that's definitely nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was it because it's uploaded on the 1st of January. If I blimey. I don't know if you can see on the phone there. Look, that was Kawana Bay. Obviously, the picture's uploaded on the 1st of January, but it wasn't. It was actually New Year's Eve, wasn't it? We weren't drinking much. Kawana, Kawana Beach, Kawana Waters Hotel. Yep, we were drinking Spanish beer there. Look.
Wow.
These all came.
This is bringing back some memories.
Yeah, these all came from Dan's. What we were talking about earlier. And Surfers Paradise.
Oh, what was that building moving up? Really tall building.
I see that one up there from Surfers Paradise. which was called Observation Deck. Hard Rock Hotel, Hard Rock Cafe, sorry, Surfers Paradise.
That was definitely more real.
And there's the one on George's.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't upload it for 2 days.
Oh, those are the pictures of Old Bar.
Yeah. It's all 2 days, 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the Hard Rock in Surfers Paradise as well. Our next girlfriend that lived up that way. Yeah, Surfers Paradise. But we stayed in a place called Boogie Woogie Beach House.
And
that
was brilliant.
Like, if you see that picture there, that was our wall.
The
it was
rooms were themed.
In the tiles and everything. It was mad to explain, wasn't it? Southern Cider Club, Old Bar. R.I.P. George, as you say, because George died when we were there. So I went and sat in the sand with a bottle of champagne, and yeah, it was honestly, mate, Sam, that was a mad time because Old Bar was like crazy, wasn't it?
It was lovely. It was a really out of the way place, but it was really lovely.
Sunshine Coast over Gold Coast. That's what it was called. Sunshine Coast. Yeah.
I kept saying Sunshine Bay.
Yeah.
Sunshine Coast.
That's it.
That's it. You've got it.
You've got it, Sam. So you go a few miles further, don't you, from Gold Coast, but it's totally different atmosphere and everything.
Yeah, it was smaller, less touristy. Yeah, it was
exactly what you just wrote, and you'll see it up there in a minute.
Beautiful
less touristy, more picturesque. Right, hold on. P.
Oh, it's lovely that you've got. It's lovely you've got the pictures there because I've forgotten about a lot of it. The beach in Old Bar was the one that sticks out to me. In the whole of Australia, it was just so vast and white, and the sea was so blue. It was absolutely beautiful. I think. I know this was Yarrawonga again. Yeah, the pool there was really great. They have lovely pools in Australia everywhere. I suppose it's because they got great weather. We did all the streets, back streets that have got all the street art and graffiti. That was really good fun as well. Got some amazing pictures of that. Oh, there's some love. Baby Sean. He doesn't look like that now.
Yeah, I'm better dressed.
Couple of Marmite Chris.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. You gave it to me
still
for
here.
a few months until you decided you were having it back.
Yeah, it's still here. Yeah, I get that. It's perfect wear.
And it was when we were in Old Bar, the beach was just
stunning, mate.
You've never seen anything like it, and it wasn't. It was about Surfers Paradise and all this kind of stuff. Old Bar was just
Brisbane.
Beautiful.
It's where my mate Faisal. I'm Darren. I think Darren's gone now, but Darren will remember Faisal because Faisal was at school with us, with Faisal, who we met like so many years later in Australia. It was mad, wasn't it? We
because he lives in Australia now.
Had a beer and everything.
He went to school with you guys,
yeah,
didn't he? And then moved out to Australia.
I think it was 30 years later we met up, which was crazy, or 25 years later, whatever it was.
Guy.
Oh, Faisal's legend. That's a real man. The beer scene in Bristol is rad now. Yeah, we didn't stop in Brisbane.
Yeah,
obviously he came up.
We went to a couple of bars, didn't we? But we didn't do a massive amount because we did a daytime meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had so much on, wasn't it? It was great though.
We were travelling a lot.
I still think Melbourne is the best in the country though.
I was just looking at the street art we saw.
Yeah, in Melbourne. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was mad as well, wasn't it? Yeah, Melbourne was going to say my friend still lives there now. I'm meeting up with him. He's getting married again, and me and him are like brothers, aren't we?
Oh, he's a great bloke.
And I've not seen him since obviously 2016 because he had some issues.
Yeah, I can't wait.
What do you mean can't wait? You're not going?
Funny guy. Funny guy.
Yeah, I know. Funny. Thank you.
Real jokester, yeah. Real jokester.
You'll be at work then.
Well, I'm sure I can take a break.
Yeah, you won't be able to take a break. You won't be able to get a holiday for that long.
I'm sure
No.
I could.
To be fair, this bar looks great, but we did it on a budget. It is basically a glorified shed. There's no insulation or anything like that. So, yeah, it's great in the summertime, very cold in the wintertime.
Yeah, Christ. Yeah, mate. No, you've got no chance here in the winter. You can. You come out here and do a beer review and you're shaking.
Yeah, you have to have the big coat on.
But yeah, no, this was done. This was only a little garden bar and it was extended and it weren't meant to go any further. But it's good. It does its job, doesn't it? Which is what it's all about, I suppose. I'm getting thirsty. Hold on a minute, Sam. You can't be getting thirsty there. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? Unless I'm wrong.
I don't know.
There's about 12 hours difference, I think, Melbourne to us. That's so mad, but Melbourne, isn't it? Yeah, no, Richard, I'm hopefully meeting. He's getting married again. And we're going to meet in Vietnam and then go on to, well, Penang or something. I don't know. Isn't it? It's still in the pipeline.
Yeah. Going out to that neck of the woods again would be great.
It was 6 a.m. on a Friday morning. I weren't far out with the time, was I? It's never too early, fella. You know, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon somewhere, as everyone tells us in England, on a budget. What are you talking about on a budget? They wouldn't accept you in Australia, and I Gareth. Don't worry, mate. They don't take you know, it's very, very hard to get in Australia now.
It actually really is.
Oh. They won't let the Welshman in. Jesus, hell no. He calls uproar, he get kicked out within a week. Imagine him and Luke. You've got to behave there, Gareth. It's a different way of life, isn't it?
Great people. Absolutely great people.
Yeah, no, not easy to go back. It's hard, isn't it? All dogs and everything, but you never know, do you? Never say never.
It's such a long way to go.
When I work night shift, it's not unsocial for me to crack a morning beer after work and hang out with some UK or US. Yeah,
I get where you're coming from there. We've got.
I just wanted to say, Gareth will probably be the one servicing the aircraft you're taking to Australia. So,
God help us.
Oh, I doubt it.
You wouldn't make it a day anywhere. I made it a day today, Gareth. Look, it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm still here.
Been managing for nearly 45 years.
Yeah. How comes I've managed for so many years? Where's your mate anyway? Is he gone to sleep? Gareth probably read him a bedside story on a video phone or something. Said, Lukey, go to sleepy. Hey, John.
yeah.
John? Yeah. Lukey, sweet dreams. Yes, Gareth, I love you.
So what's going on with your toast there, Sean? You got some Nutella running through that?
I think it's cinnamon.
Oh.
As you can see, it's more cooked on one side than the other if you look at the other one.
I get that.
Nice little old vintage toaster. You see? I went for a bit of an older.
It's very much an American kind of thing, cinnamon. They love putting cinnamon and stuff.
So, Gareth, did you drive to West Wales? You didn't say. I didn't know a message from him, was I?
Yeah, your kitchen area looks good.
I went for a bit of an older look with it, a bit of an older aesthetic. You can see the floor switch here. I had to model out a second floor for that. And so you got the old TV. You see it's old because it's got like things on it, little dials instead of a wireless.
Very retro.
I tell you, I would like to drink in this bar. Looks like a lovely gaff. I mean, all the patrons seem to be enjoying themselves. Look, having a gay old time.
Yeah, they're knocked out. What you been feeding them?
Yeah.
They're pissed, They're pissed. Look.
Mm.
You can see, like, with the furniture, the aesthetic is quite clear.
He used it as a role model. He used you as a role model, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, when I made those dummies, I got M in mind. I thought, 5 hours in this bar, what would M do? Flat out. So I put the dummies flat out.
Well, you could have Gareth and Luke if you want a couple of clowns, you know, to make it.
I think there's a picture that shows the dummy. There's one of them just asleep on the couch. That's like a different couch. Yeah, you see him in the side of this one. He's just flat out. But he's had enough. This one.
There's the Welshman. There he is.
The Welshman and Luke here.
Yeah. Put a Wales flag on him for Gareth.
Is there a delay on the chat?
A little delay, yeah. It's like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, there shouldn't be.
It's impossible to have no delay.
Mate, hey, evening, Mark. But yeah, mate, Bazza let me down, mate. Unfortunately, Bazza was
He had work stuff.
He had work stuff on. But yeah, Tiger.
It will happen at some point.
Yeah.
I think you're a banana.
No, no. The dog keeps licking my leg, and I'm like, bloody thinking, getting me, isn't it? But yeah, no, it's all been good, isn't it?
It's been a good stream, actually, isn't it? It's gone on for a long time.
Looking at finding the Melbourne stuff, it's mad with Richard.
It really is. Oh, that's brought back some memories, isn't it?
Oh, some good memories in Melbourne, wasn't it?
Definitely.
And Sean loved it, didn't you, Sean?
Yeah.
Mia, everything. His bestie back in the day, wasn't it?
Oh, thick as thieves.
Oh, God, yeah. Jesus. It takes you back, though, doesn't it? You think about things like that and you think, blimey. That's 7 years ago now, which is like, where's the 7 years gone? 7 years.
Time absolutely flies.
Over 2,000 days. Oh,
it is crazy to me that was 7 years ago, because that was like some of the earliest I tried to make games. So I've been at this for 7 years. And it's crazy, that is. Talk about commitment.
Yeah, I know. I have commitment myself. Somewhere along the lines.
Dad, it's like Kanye says, no sins as long as there's permission.
Yeah, no Kanye singing.
Don't you worry. Clean off it.
Good Angel's number.
Why don't you take it away, Dad? Why don't you start us off?
Yeah. Take it away.
Take it away means, come on, get moving on
No,
it.
take it away to somewhere else.
No. Take it away.
No, take it away means like get started, you know?
Oh, mate, yeah, definitely, Sam. Good to see you, fella. Been good chatting to you guys. Always love meeting new people and sharing stories, giving banter, etc. Definitely,
yes,
mate.
Totally. It's evoked some wonderful memories for me tonight to go back over our trip to Australia, and it's been wonderful to come in and chat to us. Thank you.
Obviously, it's hard to chat because of the time difference, but hopefully, mate, we'll connect with you. If not on one of Craig's ones, sometimes I appear on there.
Yeah.
In a drunken state. But no, we're going to go soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Will I get in trouble and start singing?
Yeah. It's getting to the point where Paul feels he wants to sing. So
I did not want to sing. I was joking.
It's kind of cut off point.
Oh, that's not a cut off point. That's a point to get pouring. The real stream starts when Dad busts out the vocal.
You'll see more of me now. Brilliant fella. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, I'll put it up there. I did put it up. Yeah, brilliant fella. Always welcome on here, mate.
Yeah, totally. Thank you so much for joining in. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
I think we're with Craig, talking to Craig again next Friday.
Yeah.
Craig's at the same show as us again.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It was quite mad, Sam, before we go, because Craig was videoing. And as I met Craig, I was videoing. I was like, oh, sub my video. I can't be bothered.
You turned to each other and you're both videoing each other. It's quite mad, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
brilliant. But no, till the next time, fella, definitely. Yeah, if you ever watch Skype Lives, I'm quite often on his panel. Mate, I've probably watched the recent one, actually.
We don't
until
often
4 a.m.
stay up really late, do we? But if you're awake early, you sometimes catch
Hello, Simo.
Good day, Sam. Simo said before you go, fella, how are you?
I think it's amazing we're connecting with all these people that are just so far away from us. You're wearing a bra.
Look.
No, this one is banana.
Total banana, mate. We've done a video today. I'll share it tomorrow. There's about a minute delay on YouTube. That's quite mad, isn't it? I never knew that.
No, it's more like 10 seconds. If it was a minute, it would be noticeable.
I've got it plugged in. Yeah, that's why I'm on the computer rather than the phone, so it's plugged in. So it should be.
It should be too bad.
But who knows with it all, isn't it? It's just one.
It's a lot quicker when you're on computer.
And while we're still here, Simo, so you're coming on with me tomorrow?
Are you up for it?
Are you up for it, Simo?
Well, beer day.
After you've caught a chicken and God knows what on Friday night in Simo's life.
If I have to.
Wow. Now that hurts. John, can you do a really good thumbnail?
I think I can.
That's got to be the
Showing a few shots of Simo.
I've got the perfect picture of all sucks.
Yeah. So,
you don't get away with anything with Sean.
Show a couple of, banging shots of Simo. Oh,
I've got a few classics of you all, buddy.
Yeah.
You can add them to it. I don't mind. It's all a bit of fun. Simo's a good bloke too. Heaps of great people in the beer community. Yeah, definitely, Sam.
There is. There really, really is. We've got a massive beer community going on in the UK at the moment, and it's really working out. There's a lot of great people.
Well, we're meeting Simo finally next month.
Wait.
So yeah, and don't get me in trouble, Simo, because I'm a well-behaved man.
Sometimes.
Definitely.
Most of the time, anyway. It's just
when you feel like it.
It's a different level Simo's drinking, isn't it? But no, right. So what do we do? So we, as Sam and that's going, so we say bonjour?
Yeah, I think because we still got another one tomorrow. We've done the pull the pants of people, so
we've already done that all week.
Yeah, I think we have.
And one thing I must say before I go, RG, you're probably not. I'll never drop you right in it. Well, don't know about that.
You only misbehave on days that fly.
Foxy, we've missed him tonight. He came on earlier. Unfortunately, his dog's not with us anymore. And his input's been brilliant all week, but obviously,
I understand this is a really sad time.
He'll probably never see this anyway, but it's just we know what he's going through, don't we?
But we really are.
Yeah, losing the dog's hard.
Really, really thinking of you.
Yeah. Hopefully, he's feeling better on back tomorrow.
Yeah, join us tomorrow, even if it's just because we want to talk or whatever. Just come and talk to us.
Anyone know whether young Curtis is still alive?
Curtis
Mark,
is absolutely
it was all cool.
fine.
I spoke to Curtis a few times today. He wants to go again. I was like, Jesus Christ.
He enjoyed being on.
Curtis is a real man.
We really enjoyed having him. He's a lovely young fella, and it's great to be able to interact with people that are different generations to us.
Yeah, no.
As well as everyone who is around our age, older, whoever. It's brilliant to have such a good variation.
Yeah, no, but with Curtis, we're going to send him some stuff. He's going to send us some stuff.
We are going to definitely do some more stuff.
We got the right stuff.
Curtis
each person. Oh, Curtis is brilliant. His head was hurting a bit today. He did say.
Yeah, he did say it was hurting.
But he was brilliant, wasn't he? But it's good to come on and have the confidence so young to come on with two old twits like us two.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it was fun.
I was very proud of them.
Yeah, you know it was, mate. Curtis was one on his way before the stream. He kept having a cheeky wee vodka, didn't
he? He wanted to build himself up, I think, for the live. Yeah, so he started a little bit earlier than everyone else. Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool.
A Jamaican Woodbine, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which is good. And
Curtis was pouring the jungle juice, Sam.
Oh, Curtis was on the old special Virginia.
Yeah, Sam, I think you've hit the nail on the head for me. The fact that the world is so big, but that you get the opportunity to connect with so many different people is absolutely a wonderful thing. I really, really agree with you there.
Yeah,
and
no,
you end up with someone like Luke.
It was brilliant with Curtis last night, wasn't it?
Definitely.
It was like
we love it. The more that people are involved from different places, different walks of life, different age groups, you get such a varied bunch in that you learn things, you have a good laugh, and everyone gets to feel part of that community. And I think that's wonderful. Yeah. You ever want to come and do a live with us? Come on, we'd love it.
Special Virginia. Wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was very golden.
Yeah, he loved it, and he was still buzzing this morning. And the feedback I got off him from last night, although I can't remember half of it, but which is fair enough. We've all been in that situation. Plus, I'm over twice his age and I'm still doing it. but he absolutely loved it, and it was good.
I think for a young
interacting.
lad of 23, he held himself together very, very well. Gave a very good account of himself. So, yeah, well done, Curtis, and thank you as well, because he joined us and sent us beers and everything else. It was a lovely
Until
thing.
the next time,
That was a
Curtis?
lovely thing to do.
Yeah, no, definitely. Right, so we're going to say bonjour.
Yep, going to say good night, people. Thank you so much.
We're back tomorrow
Each
with
and every one of you.
the one and only Simo Sup. So if no one tunes in, it's Simo's fault.
If no one tunes in, it's correct Simo about his football club.
Yeah,
we love you, Josh.
I'll entertain you anyway, Simo. Don't worry about that, fella. You know that.
Looking forward to talking to you tomorrow, mate.
Yep, right. We'll say
Everyone
bonjour.
be cool. Take care of yourselves. Mwah. Thank you.